Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Liberty Libations number 180. My name is Jake Green, joined as usual by Nick and Alden, Nick Ciesielski and Alden Hardee, and then unusually joined by Mr. Zach Varnell, our old producer who hasn't had the time or capacity to produce recently.
He's been on sabbatical.
He's been on sabbatical, maybe permanent sabbatical. We'll see if he ever comes back.
He's on vacation in Night City, according to his backdrops.
Exactly. Yeah, it looks like he's in a Blade Runner. Was it, 2049 or whatever it was.
Yeah,
great movie.
Yeah, good sequel.
Yeah, it was one of the better sequels that has been made for
franchises that have been like dug up, like exhumed from the dead. Like honestly, they did a pretty good job with that.
Yes, they really did. Well, y'all. Many of you are going to hate the show tonight because we're going to focus a lot on the World Cup. We're going to sprinkle in some cultural issues when it comes to the World Cup. But trivia tonight, all about the World Cup. I'm all about the World Cup. I know Some Quack is all about the World Cup. So Some Quack, if you're watching, you're going to love tonight's episode. It's going to be a good time. So
you ever held a real World Cup?
What?
I was also trying to.
You ever heard a real World Cup trophy?
As in the World Cup trophy?
A legitimate one, not one that was handed to a team. But you want a quick story?
I mean, how quick?
All right. I have a friend. After we graduated high school, did a group of us. We went out to L.A. And his uncle was big in the soccer community and getting the World Cup to LA, and had a copy of had one of the World Cup trophies in the room we were staying in.
Sick. Oh, I would.
And this was during the 2010 World Cup, so he was waking us up at like 6 a.m. to watch games.
Oh yeah, no, I remember the 2010 World Cup. That was a good one.
I think trophy used to be for MLS or something. Used to be named after him or something, but
that was the year that Landon Donovan scored against Algeria to send us through to the knockout rounds.
Yeah, that was such a crazy time. Sports
ball.
Anyway, that's my quick story.
That's a good quick story. I would love to. I'm very jealous that people got to hold the World Cup trophy.
The Some Quack like emoji that you put up, I'm assuming was supposed to be a soccer ball. I know so little about soccer. I thought that was like a revolver
wheel
cylinder, like
or a spinner for your.
It's not that you don't know a lot about soccer; it's that your head is so far into guns.
It was like this.
That is so funny.
Yeah,
that is so funny, dude. Okay, well,
it is like
y'all, good to be back. I'm back in Montana. I should be here for a while. We shall see. But it feels good to be back in the home studio.
Which means we have to suffer with Jake hosting instead of Bankley or Cat.
Yeah, makeshift home studio. We're gonna have some guests on the next few weeks, I believe. We got Lauren Rodriguez coming on at some point in the next few weeks, as well as a few others. Dadgummit, Jeremy Todd will be coming on at some point in time.
Great guest.
Running in the congressional race that Massey just lost the primary in. So that'll be a very fun time having him on. But for now, Nick, what are you drinking tonight, my man?
I'm still working through this bottle of Green River bourbon. That's 117 proof. It's 117.9.
Love it.
So
Alden, what do you got?
I got a gin and juice and a Kirkland lager to wash it down.
Heck yeah. Zach, what are you drinking, my man?
I have an Asahi Super Dry.
I don't think I've had the Super Dry.
I think they're all super dry.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
Is that
just Asahi?
Is Asahi just beer?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a Japanese beer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Cool. Goodness gracious. All right. I'm actually having 2 beers tonight. We've got Cold Smoke from Kettle House, and we've got Moose Drool. From Big Sky Brewing. Both are Montana-based beers. So, and I'll also, as soon as the next game comes on, I'll be watching right up here. So if you ever see me looking up in the upper right-hand corner, just right side of the screen, you'll know I'm watching the game. and not paying attention to a word you dum-dums are saying.
Perfect.
That doesn't change anything usual. So
Anything, but moose drool sounds bad. Like it, you know what I mean? Like it sounds like something dirty.
Look at the let's see if we can get it in focus. Look at the image. He's literally just
Ew.
I mean, a cascade of drool coming from this moose
That's
straight into the
gross.
water.
That's like my cat before he
It
eats.
is funny. It says we make water fun on the back.
Yeah. Beer is the original bubble water.
Yeah. Well, if you're ever in Montana, Cold Smoke is by far the best beer here. Highly recommend.
Do they have any smoked beer?
Any what?
Like a Rausch beer, a smoked grain beer? No.
I don't friggin' know.
Never mind.
Dude, I
Alden's
drink
asking all the wrong questions.
I drink
The
stout
right question, wrong people
most of the
ask.
time, and then this is a Scotch ale. And that's pretty much it. So
And
and no,
Wee Beastie, by the way.
and
I mean, I've never really drank Scotch before. It was all right. It was very smoky, and then insanely crazy how adding a few drops of water changed the flavor
it will.
right?
Yeah.
radically.
does.
Like,
Yeah.
So it was fun. I liked drinking it, but
It's-
Okay.
I used to think that was like
It's wild how that
a
happens.
myth or something, and then I tried it.
I
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Nick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did that once when I was in. I did that once on a tasting thing in Louisville.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that really changes how it works. But
Especially with barrel.
I haven't tried the Wee Beastie because the liquor store close to my house doesn't have it, and
Well, that
I'd have to
sucks.
go to one of the premier stores, which is by work. And last time I went there, I got this because the neighborhood liquor stores are owned by the state here, and you can tell.
Yeah.
Of course they
Yeah.
are. Yep. All right. Well, before we get to our first topic of the evening, let's look at some good news, shall we? Breaking:
good
the
news?
Supreme Court sides with the Texas man who says it's not a crime for marijuana users to have guns.
Unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision. Pretty phenomenal decision and very unexpected, I would say. Nick, you're the one who sent this to me. How did this come across your feed? Just on X?
I think one of the chats I was in posted it, and I took a quick look and was like, okay, yeah, this is a big issue because you have a lot of states that are, a lot of people who are afraid in states that it's legalized. You get a card. Now you have to check the box whenever that you're a habitual user of an illegal substance, and then you're supposed to be banned from buying guns. And this gets rid of that because you smoke a little bit of weed doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to own a gun.
Agreed.
Freedom.
But that's freedom.
Yeah, and we all know that all good Texas men are named Ali. Freaking bizarre that it's a Texas man. But yeah, Neil Gorsuch wrote that his opinion narrowly limits the government's power to take guns away from drug users who are not considered dangerous. That's the crazy thing. Like, it's one thing if it's a drug user who was also at one point a violent criminal, then
Right.
take
But
them
then-
away, maybe. But then
But
they're
then
already
it's still
taken
not
away.
about the drugs. It's about the violent crime. Like it's still.
Yeah, and let me tell you, anytime that I've had some weed, I've just really had the urge to go out and shoot people.
If anything, honestly, alcohol would be have a better case to be made for it in most
Absolutely.
situations.
In
Yeah,
almost every
absolutely.
situation. Yeah, I'd say high 90% of situations.
There's the low percentile chance that you'll be like one of the people that has an adverse reaction to THC, and there's cases where, especially in young men, it
Younger.
can
Yeah.
lead to
a schizophrenic
sort of a-
break.
us. But this is when you, as far as I can tell, it's like you're already predisposed to the psychosis in some way, and it kind of is a catalyst for that. And it's really not like causing it as more of
It's flipping a
prompting
switch
it
that
to
was already
develop.
there.
faster. And for those people, again, then it's still about more that you have schizophrenia or something, and it's not necessarily about the substance at that point.
Yeah.
It's still,
Alden, do you know if I forget which book. There was a book that studied this and kind of presented it in a good way for the layman to interpret.
was the
Do you
author on
know?
Rogan?
Yeah, the author was on.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Do you know if like that particular gene or that whatever it is, if that's been identified and you could get tested for it before using THC?
I don't think, as far as I have heard, that on a genetic level that it has, because I don't think that they understand schizophrenia that far. I don't know if there's anything maybe like phenotypically, but as far as genotypically, I don't think so. You might be in a better position more from your family heritage.
Yeah.
Like if you like in that way, like through your family's history, and then genetically maybe have a guess that way. Like if if like, grandpa lost his marbles at 31 or whatever, then like maybe that's sorry, the terminology is poor there, but not official terms here, but beyond that, I don't know if there's anything that you could like just like send in a lab work to be done or something.
Yeah,
just gotta try it and find out. I don't know.
It'd be a really good thing to have. Also, some quack says the decision written by Gorsuch was very well written. So
is that how you say that name? I was reading it as Gorsuch.
Well, Gorse does suck sometimes, but not this time.
I mean, he's at least on the better half most of the time.
He's on the better half most of the time, for sure.
Okay, cool.
All right. Actually, one more thing before we get into our topics as well. We're starting to release some interviews that I shot. Me, Kat, and a few others shot while at LP Convention. You can go to our Rumble channel, YouTube channel, and very soon our X account to check them out. We interviewed Dan McKnight. We interviewed Bill Reside, who's a congressional candidate down in South Carolina. And we interviewed the great Scott Horton. You can go check out those interviews on our channels, Rumble, YouTube, and soon to be X. We'll be putting out some clips of all of them as well. So I loved the Scott Horton interview. The issue there was that our audio took a dive in the middle of the interview. So the interview has not great audio, but good enough to not be completely annoyed by it the whole time. But Dan McKnight of Defend the Guard could not be happier with that interview and chatting with him and what his plans are for the future. So go check those out.
By the
All
way,
right, y'all.
The genetic testing for schizophrenia, and there's tests you can do that'll point to certain factors that you may have that make you more likely, but there's no one gene that they've identified, and so there's no clear answer.
Okay, so but at least you could get some.
You can be like more like higher or lower risk kind of a thing. Like
I'll take it,
which is basically the same as like the family trait. It's like just because it's in your family doesn't mean you will get it, but it means you're more risk. But
yeah, okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into peace in the Middle East again. All right, here's Trump. We're gonna listen to about 1 minute of this because after the first minute, I just want to punch Trump in the face.
On Sunday, we reached an agreement with Iran that achieves everything we set out to accomplish, everything and much more. Ending the current conflict, reopening the Strait of Hormuz, and preventing Iran from ever obtaining a nuclear weapon. That's what it was all about. That was about 99%. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. They can't develop it, buy it. They can never have a nuclear weapon. At the same time, with this announcement or close to it, as people started to think it was going to happen when Iran was making some very positive statements, the stock market has surged to record highs, picking up thousands of points over the last short period of time, thousands of points. And oil is dropping like it has never dropped before at levels that went in numbers down $7, down $8. Didn't ever see anything like that. But if we didn't do this deal.
Okay. That's
no one's ever seen oil drop $7 before.
No, that's crazy. It's never happened before in the history of humanity. Okay, so this is a tweet from Nick Sorter. He kind of broke it down. He laid out the exact text of the MOU. So it's a memorandum of understanding. It's not actually a peace treaty, I think we sign it in like 60 days or something once all the details get ironed out. But I had, so we don't have to read through the entire text of the thing. I did have Grok summarize it for me. So let's see. Down here, we got summary of the U.S.-Iran Memorandum of Understanding. Ceasefire and territorial integrity. Man, that was a lot of T's in a row. Both parties and their allies declare immediate and permanent end of military operations on all fronts, including Lebanon. They commit to not initiate war, use force, or threaten each other while ensuring Lebanon's territorial integrity and sovereignty. The final deal will confirm permanent termination of the war, sovereignty and non-interference, respect each other's sovereignty. Goodness gracious. Timeline for the final deal, 60 days, extendable by mutual consent. Naval blockade and forced withdrawal. The naval blockade has already been pulled. And the U.S. will begin removing its naval blockade and independence, fully ending it within 30 days. Vessel traffic will gradually restore to pre-war levels. The U.S. will also remove its forces from Iran's proximity within 30 days after the final deal. Strait of Hormuz and safe passage.
What's the definition of proximity?
That is such a good question.
Those are the details that need to be ironed out.
So
and how long is never, on the nuclear?
Honestly, especially for Trump's brain, is never always, or is never until next week. Yeah. Iran will facilitate free safe passage of commercial vessels for 60 days, which really seems like it leaves it open for charging vessels.
That's my question was after that.
I mean, that's what it says there, right? Iran will engage Oman and other littoral states on future administration of the state of the Strait of Hormuz per international law and coastal sovereignty rights. So that's leaving it wide open to, we're going to charge, between Oman and Iran, we're going to charge everything coming through that strait.
It's an oceanic toll booth situation.
Reconstruction economic plan. They're requiring $300 billion in U.S. dollars, and Trump and Vance both said that this would come from other Middle East communities. So, like Qatar,
get it from
and
the U.S.
brokering the deal, but we're like,
apparently we're not going to be giving any dollars. I don't know how that's possible, considering we give money to all of these people anyway.
We'll give it to the Middle Eastern countries, who will then give it to Iran.
There we go.
I mean,
that we're also releasing like $27 billion of funds that we held hostage that were Iran's. So, and we're also releasing that. Which it's funny because Trump was upset when Obama did that with 1.6 billion, and he's doing it with 24 billion. So that's fun.
Hilarious.
They always complained about like the pallets of cash, but it's like somehow okay when it's a bank transfer or something.
Yeah.
I guess they can track it.
We're not going to go through all these. There it is. Frozen funds. It's like $24 billion. It's a ton of money. So basically what it comes down to, I read through the entire actual document earlier, and basically what it comes down to is we're getting right back to where we were a year ago, and we're getting nothing new. It's just, it's not Obama's like treaty that he signed with them, because Trump tore that up last.
He just wanted his own.
He wanted his own. So they're never going to be able to develop a nuclear weapon. They don't have to destroy all of their nuclear materials. They just have to down mix it so that it's not as highly developed as it was pre-war.
The uranium itself is like not as enriched or something, or
yes, okay. So they're going to down mix it, and the interesting
thing
is
dilute it.
They have to dilute it a lot. Yeah,
just what?
You just add
on it a lot. Like
you just add a whole bunch of you probably throw the uranium hexafluoride and then you mix in a whole bunch of the 2% stuff until you get down a lot, until you massively dilute it out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see this being any different than what was already in place long before this whole thing kicked off.
I mean, effectively, it's going to be the same thing, except from honestly, every time something changes, there's usually more wiggle room for just like worse things, and all of the whatever money spent already just in the movements that have happened in this time is just wasted. So
Yeah.
Well, you've got the wiggle room of charging tolls through the Strait of Hormuz, which wasn't there before, so that's a loss. You've got I mean, it really looks like Iran won. And I mean, it needs to stop right now and should have never happened. But we're not in a better position afterwards on it. And I think the big part that comes through on this is also that it requires a ceasefire in Lebanon, which we know the Israelis aren't going to do.
Mm-mm.
And all the worst people are already
screeching
screeching about it.
Yeah, that is part of it. This is a deal between Iran and the U.S., not Iran and Israel. So it's interesting that it doesn't seem like we included Israel at all in this decision, and that they're not included in the text of the script. And so
they'll find a way to get involved.
Well, no, it's interesting that if this deal actually gets signed within the next 60 days, which, let's be real, there's, I'd say, a likelihood that it won't.
Well, and it's already written in there that they can mutually extend it if they both choose to or whatever. So
an extension, I'm not completely upset about. Like that at least means there's still no war happening.
Didn't they, in the meantime, say that they've opened it up while they're
that's part of the understanding.
Yeah,
it's opened up again, and oil started flowing immediately,
like no one's ever seen. Yeah,
$7, $8. When my gas prices are back under $3, we can talk about celebrating.
What's very frustrating is the people out there who think this is some type of victory. Okay, actually, this is the super interesting thing. Is I watched a video of Iran's leadership and media telling the details of the deal to their citizens, and saying that it was a very positive deal for Iran, because it is. They gained something they didn't have before. We gained nothing that we didn't have before.
I was going to say, from their side, I think it's true. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then I saw JD Vance.
Nothing that we didn't have before the JCPOA.
Correct. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. And then I saw JD Vance in an interview commenting on the leadership of Iran, presenting it as a win for Iran, basically saying they have to do that. This clearly isn't a win for Iran. This is a win for us because of all these things, which is just all the stuff that's in this stupid agreement. And it was interesting that they're propagandizing the propaganda that Iran is propagandizing their citizens. Like,
of course,
the levels of
propaganda jujitsu happening.
Seriously, dude, it's wild that. Actually, it's not wild. It's very unfortunate that many people are going to fall for this. Many people are going to think that this is somehow a Trump victory. Absolutely nothing about this is a Trump victory. Thousands of people died. Millions of dollars were completely wasted. Billions of dollars were completely wasted. And now we have to spend even more money to rebuild stuff. And
then we'll get taxed money with the port fees apparently for forever. I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends on your timeline. Like if you look at it from like 2 weeks ago to now, it's like, is it a win that if it stops the bullshit of it, it's like, okay, fine. But if you look at any before all of this started, then it's a loss. Like it,
yeah,
it's annoying.
It is annoying. And I don't know how Trump is going to maintain support after this. Like there's going to be a large number of people. There will be a percentage of people who see right through this. It'll be much smaller, especially of the diehard Trumpers. It'll be much smaller than those who completely agree with this. Cheddar Cheese says it's a win for us because you can't spell win for us without USA. USA.
I like that there's no A in that, but that's okay.
That's great though.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, man?
I'm trying to the comment threw me off. I had something to say, and now I'm trying to remember what I was getting at on
It's
this. Well, yeah, when you're talking about the base, same people who, sung his praises about how no new wars in his first term, and we're gonna, rein in all that, and end the Russia-Ukraine conflict and everything. Who championed the whole anti-war thing during the campaign. As soon as this happened, well, we've been at war with Iran for 47 years, and every excuse in the book as to why this doesn't count. And I expect those same people to be right back on whatever position he's taking. Right, those people are just going to agree with him no matter what, and it's pretty embarrassing at this point. Maybe they wake up from it, but like you said, a percentage of them won't. Probably a significant percentage won't, and they'll just go with the talking point that this is a win.
They'll probably brag that he ended a war.
Yeah, well, but then the other side is all the worst people. The Mark Levins, the Ben Shapiros, the Israel lobby people, or as I like to call them collectively, the traitors. They are already unhappy with this, which tells you that this is at least a decent deal if they're not happy with it.
Unhappy seems to be an understatement. They seem furious.
Yeah. And I mean, Israel, we know, is going to do whatever it takes to try to blow it up. Right? They're going to double down on Lebanon, and we'll see if pulling U.S. support from Israel in some way or the other actually, I think Netanyahu's calculus was that he had the rest of the Trump term to kind of get shit under control there, and I think this deal puts him on notice that you've got 60 days to figure out what you've got 60 days here before we're signing this deal, and we're going to go do things our way, and you're going to be on the outside looking in if you keep this up. And so it's going to be interesting to see what they try to do, I guess, but I can't imagine it being any good.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know how likely it is to get extended or get signed prior to the 60 days. I don't really know. I mean, there wasn't language in the agreement about the tolls that Iran could potentially charge. So like that the fact that that's not in there, if that's not in the final deal, then it's an absolute loss, because then Iran basically can just hold it hostage for a massive amount of money, and it will increase the cost of oil worldwide. So interested to see what happens there. I don't quite understand the number of times that so many people in this administration have said that we don't depend on oil from the Strait of Hormuz because we have all of our own stuff over here. Then why did our gas prices go so high?
We don't depend 100% on is different than it'll affect us greatly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude,
what people need to understand
my diesel
is
tank was like a $200 trip to the gas station. It was nuts.
I mean,
yeah,
my tank on my truck was running me to almost $100 to fill up completely. I mean, and I don't have a big truck. I was going to say,
do you get the Frontier or?
Yeah, I have a mid-size. I mean, it was running $75 to $100 to fill it up at points.
Damn.
But what people fail to understand is commodity prices are a global market. So
right.
if prices are prices balance out through people buying oil in one place. If the local supply somewhere, Europe, let's say, who is getting their oil through the strait, because it's not coming from Russia right now. Well, is whatever, how this goes. There's a significant portion coming through the strait. Their prices go so high that it makes more sense for them to start buying American now. Well, you start buying American, that takes away the supply we have and increases our prices, right? I mean, this is basic economics we're talking. Supply and demand.
Yeah, no, that is very fair. This all just gave me an idea for one of our themed episodes. So give me 1 second. I'm going to type a question that we'll ask at a later episode. Yeah, and then we'll get on to our next topic, because I really don't think there's much more to discuss here. I think it's kind of a waiting game to see see what happens in the next 60 days and if because it's definitely feasible that Netanyahu and all those guys could still end up swaying Trump and swaying the administration to go back to what we were doing before. Like I don't see that being completely out of the question. It's happened before, and Netanyahu is clearly going to do whatever he wants.
Guess that'll be answered if they take another shot at him, like they've done twice, 3 times before.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Well, let's hang on. We got one more comment. Brian says one part is Israel isn't worried because they're convinced no deal can be reached. Okay. I believe that. I believe they would think that.
I think at this point, though, Trump's incentivized to get some sort of deal and sell it as a win because it's deeply unpopular here. Everyone can see straight up that this is just because Israel wanted it. People were sick of it. People were sick of the high gas prices, and he's tried to wave it off the past couple of months. But I think it's closing in that he needs to end this. And the only way to end it is to cut a deal and try to sell it as a big giant win, even if it's a worse position than we started in.
Yeah. Yep. You know what I realized? Look on the right. Look on the topics on the right side. I didn't put in Libation Nation trivia.
In Scott?
Uh-oh.
There is one T in Scott.
Oh, okay. I was looking at that wondering. I don't know how he's supposed to do it.
There. I do have Libation Nation trivia. We will be doing trivia. I just now have to figure out where we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it
right now.
Actually, yeah, I think we are.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I think we're going to do some trivia, y'all. Let's get into it. All right, everybody. Welcome to Libation Nation Trivia. Thank you, Zach, for turning on the music. We're all good with clicking buttons right now, I think. Let me figure out what I'm going to share, how I'm going to share it this time, because Zach shamed me by not putting in, by me not using his scoreboard the past few times. So we're going to try.
Zach struggled to use a scoreboard at all last.
I was going to say a
week.
similar.
Yeah, no, Zach did struggle to use the score.
I had to keep my own score to make sure it was going.
Struggle to count.
I ended up with negative 89.5 or something.
Yeah, you did. It was a really rough game for Alden. All right, we're just going to share the entire screen. There we go. All right, I know there's a thing around it, but that's the best I can do. All right, Libations trivia. This day in history, World Cup and USMNT, which for those who don't know is U.S. men's national team. It's all soccer tonight, y'all. So enjoy. Yeah, Alden,
you should just put me at negative 89 again.
Yeah, I'm going to be right down there with you because I'm not super familiar with the whole grass fairy game.
I don't play footy.
All right, you know the rules, you know the rounds. 8, 6, and 4 questions, 1, 2, and 3 points each. Let's move on. Round number 1. Question 1.
Are these all soccer related too?
No.
Okay.
On this day in 1885, what iconic monument arrives in America? On this day in 1885, what iconic monument arrives in America?
Your mom.
And it's soccer themed. Right?
This is not soccer themed.
You said everything was World Cup tonight, so
all the non-specific all the specific categories are not the this day in history.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's hear it, Zach.
Statue of Liberty.
Alden. Nick. The answer is Statue of Liberty.
I'm glad we all got it because then no one got it.
Then no one got it.
The audience will get
Audience, the Statue of Liberty as well. All right. Question number 2. On this day in 1900, which future president was caught while participating in the Boxer Rebellion in China? He was caught by the Chinese during the Boxer Rebellion in China. And he was a future president. I'll give you a hint. It's not the one we all wished would have been in a Chinese prison. Around that time, a little about 18 years later, 13 years later, whatever.
I see what you're saying.
It's not the one that every libertarian hates. How about that? Okay, Zach, what you got?
I have no idea.
Pick a president, Zach.
Well, when you told me which one it wasn't, now I can't think of any other president.
We'll come back to you. Alden, what do you got?
I had FDR.
All right, Nick, what do you got?
On a similar theme, but one that makes more sense, I think, chronologically, I am going with Teddy Roosevelt because this seems like something he would do.
Teddy Roosevelt. Zach, you got a guess yet?
Well, I mean, now it seems like I'm copying Nick, but I had that exact same thought. I'm like, that just sounds like something he would get up to.
Well, he said 13 years later, which would have been Woodrow Wilson in 19.
I think that's who I meant to say. The other Roosevelt, but that's okay. I'll stick with my stupid answer.
Alden's getting his Roosevelts confused.
Yeah.
The audience says Ronald Reagan. It is Herbert Hoover.
Interesting.
Yeah, no one gets the points.
I didn't think it was necessarily Roosevelt with but you kind of just think that he'd be the kind of guy to do it.
You kind of do. Yeah.
He wouldn't get caught.
That is true. He would fight his way out of that situation. All right. Question number 3. On this day in 1972, burglars were arrested in what major presidential scandal? On this day in 1972, burglars were arrested in what major presidential scandal? Alden,
Burglars are arrested, but it's a presidential scandal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you've said everything you need to know right there.
Alden, once you see what this is, if you don't get it, you're going to, if you don't punch yourself in the face, I'll be surprised.
I mean,
yeah, being that there's giant conspiracy theories around it as well.
Yes.
Okay.
This should be right up your
Netflix
alley.
shows.
All right. I'm going to start with Alden.
Watergate?
Zach.
Watergate.
Nick. All right.
Watergate.
Watergate. The answer is Watergate.
I don't know a lot about Watergate, to be honest.
That's fair.
There was a giant intelligence op that involved like a bunch of hookers and
I know about
stuff too. Yeah.
The hooker.
Of course, Alden knows about the hooker.
Yeah. Well, everyone knows about the hooker honeypot situation. That's how most intel is gained. What do we, It's hookers and carrier pigeons. That's how it's been done for forever.
I can't rattle off details. I need to be better read up on it, but I
don't know about the burglar arrest aspect so much. But
okay. Y'all, I do think we should add a slight adjustment to how we do the answers. Because Nick gave me the idea last week when I watched the show. As soon as somebody reveals the answer that you have, just hold it up.
Oh, fair. If you have the same
answer as somebody else,
yeah.
and call on them first, just hold it up right then.
That's fine.
Because I think that'll make it a little quicker. All right. Question number 4.
I do that anyway sometimes. I go same, like if it's fair. Yeah.
You do.
So it's basically do what I have been doing. Okay, cool.
Yeah. On this day in 1976, the NBA merges with what other basketball organization? Initials or full name is fine with me. On this day in 1976, the NBA merges with what other basketball organization? All right, Nick, let's go with you.
I have a feeling it is the ABA.
Zach?
And the only other basketball I know is WNBA.
Alden, what do you got?
It's the NHL.
Oh,
National Hoopers
League.
with a Z. Yeah.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. We'll give the audience a little bit of time to answer. Actually, we're just going to go for it. If
Nah,
they
just
answer.
retroactively give it to them.
It is the American Basketball Association, aka the
ABBA.
ABA.
I hate
That's
ABBA.
actually.
Oh.
I like
Don't you-
ABBA.
Ah,
ABBA.
that's not what I meant to do. That was our private Discord, everybody.
That you can
you
get in
got
by
a
joining
glimpse.
the Dollar Media Club.
You got a glimpse into the private channels. Good job. All right. Question number 5. On this day in 1994, viewers are glued to the TV during what highway event involving police? On this day in 1994, viewers are glued to the TV during what highway event involving police?
I'm just writing a bunch of things. I'm not sure.
All right. Alden, tell me your bunch of things.
The O.J. Simpson Bronco chase. Okay, yeah.
Everybody says it. The answer is O.J. Simpson chase.
You know, he wasn't driving.
Yes, I knew that.
Yeah.
He was in the back seat with a gun to his head.
Well, the driver had a gun to his head. He said.
There was a
Sad.
gun
It was
involved.
it was another
That's just what he did
NFL
before.
player driving.
There's a like a stand-up comedy thing where what's his name? Jesus, I'll come back to his name. But he was talking about this, and he's like putting it into perspective. He's like, "Can you imagine, a crime so bad and so famous that there's no more Toyota Camry? Like they got rid of the Bronco. Like they didn't want to be associated anymore."
I mean, it took them 30 years to bring it back. Like, because it's back
Yeah,
now.
They wouldn't make them in
and that
white,
was awesome. Yeah,
But
Actually,
it
that
did.
was awesome.
It did take 30 years. What'd you say, Zach?
and they wouldn't make them in white.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Wow.
Oh, really?
It's a good-looking car now too. I like the look of it.
No, it's just
Bronco?
honestly,
The old ones.
if I just had like fuck you money, I would go get a Bronco probably.
Yeah, the Bronco,
I've
not
been an old
the
Bronco.
Bronco Sport. The Bronco Sport
fuck the
are
Bronco
a little
Sport.
goofy, but the real Broncos do look good.
The Bronco Sport is a rebranded Escape or whatever. It's this.
Yeah.
Cheddar
not
Cheese
even-
says the worst thing OJ ever did was make the Bronco not produced
I
anymore.
agree. Yeah. At least when they brought it back, they did it right. But yeah, it was gone for way too long.
All right, question number 6. On this
Remember when they
day,
brought back the GTO, and it was like
you
a
know
turd.
the questions on the screen, right?
Sorry.
On this day in 1815, Napoleon and the French are defeated at what battle?
The GTO battle
I do remember when they brought back the GTO.
in like
I
the
drove
90s.
one. Dude, they souped one up.
Oh, they're fast.
Yeah, they had a high-end one. I was a valet for a long time and almost destroyed a GTO because I was, doing what valets do and flooring it around corners. Don't give your keys to a valet, everybody.
Ever.
Unless you say, please just park this up front. Here's a 20. Then they'll do that. All right. Nick, what do you got?
Waterloo.
Zach,
Waterloo. Speaking of ABBA.
Alden.
You should have held your Waterloo up first. Zach's cheating. I'm kidding. That Russian place.
It's not that Russian place.
Yeah.
Cheddar Cheese also says Waterloo. It is Waterloo.
Like the bubble water?
Like
That's
the
probably
bubble
named after
water.
New
That is
York.
correct. All right. Question number 7. On this day in 1928, Amelia Earhart becomes the first woman to fly across the Atlantic, landing in what country? There is never mind. There's a hint I could give, but I feel like it would give it away. So
Do we want to get into the Amelia
Cheddar cheese.
Earhart conspiracies?
Cheddar, shut up. No, we don't. Cheddar Cheese says Waterloo is toilet water.
Is it
Waterloo
cheating
is one of
to
the
look
worst
at a
ones.
map?
Yes, you cannot look at a map.
Darn
you
it.
goon.
I mean, I was just gonna like kind of brainstorm. I don't freaking know.
There's only like 6 options. All right, Nick, what do we got?
I'm guessing Ireland.
Ireland. Zach.
Portugal.
Alden.
That's what I said.
Portugal.
Yeah.
What does the audience say?
It's just over there, but
The answer is Wales.
of course it's
Interesting.
I forget Wales considers themselves their own fucking country. That's so dumb.
Even
No,
though
it's
they've
not.
been conquered for over 1,000 years.
Scotland is bringing another referendum to break away from the.
Really?
UK. Yep.
I'll get into
voted
that whenever we talk about the Scots in the next section.
Awesome. I can't wait. Question number 8. On this day, 1995, the All Blacks defeat England in the Rugby World Cup. What country do the All Blacks represent?
Are there any white people on the team?
Yes.
I don't
In
know.
fact, it's probably half white.
That's pretty funny.
Their soccer team is known as the All Whites.
No.
I'm not kidding.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but they do have black people on there. Actually, I'm not sure if they have any black people on their soccer team.
I mean, that's
Or
how we
they're
got
just
names like the
natives.
Red Sox and the White Sox. They just named it after your jersey at one
There we
point. Yeah.
Yep. All right, Nick, what do you got?
This would be New Zealand.
Zach, what do you got?
New Zealand.
Alden.
How does everyone know this? I don't know. Fucking Spain? I have no goddamn idea.
Because have you not seen them do the haka before?
I clearly have not.
I
That's
guess
like a
completely.
very-
Cheddar Cheese says South Africa would be funny.
Oh no.
Well, the hint of half white but no black did help. I'm
No,
like, that
I
has
didn't
to be
say
good
no
one.
black. I didn't
You
say no
no
black.
couldn't remember those, so probably
That is-
no black people.
That is true. Some quack says New Zealand.
I know. Beef.
all right.
bars come from-
After one round, the audience and Zach are tied at 5. Nick has 6, leading the pack, and Alden actually got 3 points that round. So good job, Alden.
Respectable 3.
I did.
And
Respect.
Hey, Jake. If you
What up?
click, there's like tiny little radio.
I know
buttons
there's
in there.
dots. Now
Okay,
if I
good.
click
I
on
forgot
it,
to
it'll
use
be
them last
2
time.
points. I know you did.
Yeah.
I watched the episode. All right.
I don't have negative
Round-
89.
So the specificity of this round should warn you about what's coming in the future weeks of trivia. World Cup group stage. There's also World Cup knockout stage. There's also World Cup championships. So
Let me know when you're done doing World Cup trivia, and I'll come back on the show.
Yeah. I'm
I
kind of
swear
probably
to
I'm
God.
probably maxed out on
maybe
points for
just
the
ask Grok. Give me a summary of some.
I
of the
literally
World-
couldn't write trivia that's more not for me because I don't know what to write that I don't know. Like I literally can't. This is tailored against me specifically.
I actually was thinking, what is the biggest way I can screw over Alden?
Yeah, I know.
that's usually how it goes week to week.
All right. Question number 1. A player from what country holds the
LeBron.
record for most goals scored by a single player in a group stage game?
Oh, it's a country.
It is I'll give you a hint. It is a European country.
So it's probably New Zealand.
A player from what country holds the record for most goals scored by a single player in a group stage game? It's 5 goals.
I'm gonna say the same answer for everything.
Please don't.
What's the European singing thing?
What?
Yay.
Like the European singing competition.
Like the
Euro.
Eurovision.
Oh, Eurovision.
Yeah, Eurovision.
Oh,
Their definition of Europe is definitely broad. It involves New Zealand and Australia and Israel.
It's real. Yeah.
block countries and Russia and
So just the whiteys is basically what it
it's
is.
everything but
Not
the
America.
Americas. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
We have more important stuff to be doing over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like American
We're
Idol.
not offended. We don't care.
All right.
We have
Oops.
Battle of the Bands.
All right. Y'all saw the answer. What are y'all's answers? Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what you said too, Zach?
Everybody said
We
Spain.
all said Spain?
That is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Well,
Well,
lot
when
of
you
European
think
countries, that's
teams in
weird.
Europe, it comes down to like, okay, is it Spain or Germany? In this case,
Spain,
it was
Germany,
Russia.
Portugal,
I was gonna say
Italy,
They're probably the most
England.
soccery Europeans. So
I was just saying it because I said
Every
it last
country.
round because I have no idea.
Every country is the most soccery Europeans.
They
Yeah,
don't
Russia
have real
knows.
sports. Like
Considered
they don't
Europe
have real sports like football.
Russia's considered Europe.
or Asia, Eurasia.
It's technically both. It could be considered both.
I
think
would
most of
never
the
have
people are
guessed
in Europe.
Russia if your hint was Europe.
The vast majority of its population is in Europe.
Well, yeah, because everyone
And
lives
it's culturally
in Moscow,
European.
There you go. That's my point.
and there's no
or
one
St.
anywhere
Petersburg.
else.
St. Petersburg as well. Question number 2.
Oh, fair enough.
After winning the 1998 World Cup, which country was knocked out in 2022 without scoring a goal? After they won the 1998 World Cup, which country was knocked out in 2022 without scoring a single goal? Another hint.
Is
This
it
team
Europe?
is also in Europe.
Yeah, fuck you. It's also Russia, and it'll be some other country that I didn't even think was in Europe.
All right. Let's go with Alden.
I shouldn't even just erase my. It's Spain, you know. I don't know. I told you I was going to answer the same thing for every.
Germany.
Germany. Nick.
Germany.
England.
England. Quack, I'm very disappointed that you're not answering right now. Is it because our internet connection sucks, or is it because you are
Because
busy
your
doing other
questions
things?
suck?
I really thought no. Quack would know.
That's
I
fair.
feel like Quack would know. The answer is France.
Obviously.
France.
Ah, they
Let's say.
surrendered. I should have gotten that.
I should have snuck that into the wording.
You should have.
So-
we would have gotten it.
Yeah. Which country surrendered in 2022 without scoring a goal?
All of us would have guessed France.
Probably.
They
Y'all
get the
ever have this
first
this
white
issue?
card.
What is
My-
that? Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
spasming.
The cramp?
It
Yeah.
freaking hurts, man.
Yep. Absolutely. I get that.
Get a
That's
mouse
only-
pad with one of these thingies.
What?
Get a padded mouse pad. That might help. If that's what's going on.
I
Are you
thought you
rubbing it
were
on
holding
something?
I mean,
Padded
it's
bike
just on the
shorts,
ground.
right?
I mean, on the table.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you probably need to get some padding under your
You
wrist.
should jerk off with your left hand once in a while.
Lefty backhand.
You know, just give it a
Like-
break.
The stranger.
Yeah.
All right. Question number-
you sit on your hand or whatever.
Yeah. That's from. I just remember that from Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh my god. Oh, that's right. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
It's
The remake, the 90s.
It's what's his face
Or
from
2000s.
Hawaii, Scott Kahn from
Is
Hawaii
it?
5-0.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen it in so long.
dude, I rewatched that a few months ago. It holds up. It's a great movie.
I have not seen that in a while.
Nicolas Cage is highly underrated. All right.
He's so weird. Like one role I love him and one role I can't stand him. It's so
Have you
funny.
seen The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent?
No.
Alden, go watch that movie. I think you will love it.
Okay, I'll write it down.
He plays himself, and it's wild.
Oh no. I saw a trailer for that. I want to see that.
Dude, you got to see it. It's so
That looks
good.
super weird.
It's weird. All right.
It's
Question
already
number
on my
3.
watch list, actually, yeah.
We
In
should
one of the-
do.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Just a Nick Cage trivia someday would be great.
I'm totally down. We'll make
I
that.
would get more than this. Yeah.
So there are 2 more weeks of group stage. So the next 2 weeks, we'll mix it up a little bit. Maybe Nick Cage trivia will be one of them.
Shit, so I need to go binge Nick Cage movies.
And in one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history, which country beat Argentina 2-1 in 2022? So 4 years ago was one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history. I'm trying to think of a good hint.
Just give us a continent.
Continent.
Asia.
With a hint. Okay.
Asia.
I don't know what Asian countries have teams.
But it's also not what you would consider an Asian country.
Oh, so is it Russia?
No, that's a
Oh.
European country.
Oh, clearly. Even though it's
You
directly
wouldn't
north of
consider it
every
an Asian
think of it as
country, but it's
Asia.
in Asia.
Correct. That narrows it down to a region.
Yeah.
I mean, that would probably really help if I knew the teams.
I have no idea.
It's just countries, dude. It's just countries.
Okay, fine. I said teams
Yeah, there's
instead of
a lot of
countries to not look so stupid.
I'm not going to guess Spain just because you didn't say Europe.
You
so-
shouldn't guess Spain. It's not in Europe.
Yeah. That's what I just said.
I feel like I'm going to guess a country that doesn't have a team.
Every
I don't
country
know.
has a team. Just not all of them qualify because
Oh.
not all of them are good, including
sometimes-
this team.
And sometimes countries have multiple teams, like England and Scotland.
Nope. England is one team, and that's a country, and Scotland is one team, and that's a country.
They are the part of the same sovereign entity.
Sovereign entity, my butt. All right.
That would
Nick,
be like saying
what do you-
Pennsylvania and New York have different teams. I'm going with Turkey, spelled the right way, not the dumb way.
Yeah, the
They're
dumb
trying
way
to
is
make you
really
spell it wrong.
frustrating me. Zach, what do you got?
Singapore.
Alden, what do you got?
What did I say? Pakistan.
Okay, I like Nick and Alden's guesses. Zach, in what way do you not consider Singapore Asian?
I don't know. I mean, I
I
do.
tried to go fringe, like, quote unquote, Middle East Asian. You know, like,
I just thought
The
you meant
answer
maybe
is-
like
Saudi Arabia.
not one of the big three: Japan, China, or South Korea.
big three.
So I was thinking, maybe it's Japan, and then you said not traditionally
it's-
considered Asian. I'm like,
Like it's car.
okay, so we're not dealing with Chinamen here.
the big three.
All right. Question number 4. Y'all,
The
I haven't had
little
to add points for a long time. This is great.
This is what was gonna happen. We told
I
you.
know. Question number 4. Who is the only African country to ever win their group?
What the fuck does win their group mean?
Okay, let me explain how the World Cup works. In,
Yeah, thank you.
in
Teach me about
15
the World
seconds. The first 3 weeks of the World Cup is all the teams are split up into groups of 4. They play a round robin. The best 2 teams from those groups then advance to the tournament.
Cup. Okay.
And so, who is the only African country to win their group?
Spain.
So they not only did they advance to the knockout stages, they won the group. So they got first in their group.
Oh my
The
god.
question is Spain considered an African country because it has
Spain
those
is not-
territories? It
Spain's
has
not considered an
territories in
African
Africa. It has
And
sovereign territory in
it's
Africa.
It would not be an African country that you would initially think of as just off the top of your head in general, not just as a soccer nation, just as I don't think of them.
Well, crossing out my answer.
It's not Egypt.
It's not Egypt, South Africa, Morocco, Nigeria, all the
Crossing out my second answer.
Wait. Can I ask one more if it falls into
Yeah.
the obvious?
yeah.
Ethiopia.
It wouldn't fall into the obvious, but it ain't
Is-
Ethiopia.
Okay, I'm
Is
crossing out
it? Is it? Okay. Is it sub-Saharan?
Would it be
Or is it
cheating to look at
Maghreb?
a map?
I'm just
of
writing
Africa.
the next one that comes into my head. I'm writing it down. I don't care. I'm not even sure if this is a country. I don't even care.
I'm between
I'm-
two. Is it sub-Saharan or is it?
I'm looking. I can't remember exactly where it is on the map. It is. Dadgum. Where are you?
It's not even on a map. That's how obscure this question is.
Fool. Neither.
It's not sub-Saharan.
It's
is
not
Saharan?
sub-Saharan, but it's also not quite Saharan. It falls into both categories. Actually, it is on the line.
Oh my god.
So was your hint that when you think of this country, you don't associate it with being African?
Even
No,
though
it
is-
was when you think of Africa. This is not one of the top 5 that you think of.
Okay.
Okay, so this is like you don't think of the big three: Japan, China, or Korea.
Correct.
The big 3, the big 5.
Okay.
Like the big, yeah.
Our audience, please come back next week when we hold another round of trivia for remedial teens who don't know shit about anything. By the way, the audience got it correct.
I hate my life. I need
All
a
right.
beer.
Alden, what do you got?
The Ivory Coast.
Oh, that is such a good guess, Alden. That's a
Thank you.
phenomenal guess.
Okay.
Nick,
That's not
great.
right. I'm
What'd you
assuming.
say, Zach?
Sierra Leone.
Sierra.
That sounds
What a
like a
great guess.
perfume.
I love these
But now that you're
guesses.
saying it's like Sahel, I
You're
couldn't
all
think.
wrong, but they're great guesses.
God
The
damn
answer
it.
is Senegal.
I need a beer.
It's fine. He's not gonna get the next question either.
It's
I had a
okay. He's just
friend
gonna
in
come in
college
and
from
write
Sierra
Spain.
Leone.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool. And then like, you always want to think it's like, don't be a bigot. There probably live in regular houses over there. And then she showed me a picture of her house and it was literally a mud hut.
Yeah.
It blew
Have
my
you seen
mind.
Blood Diamond?
No.
Yeah.
But she said also that there will just be like battles and war every now and then, like in her village. I'm like, wow, that place sounds awful.
You never saw Blood Diamond, Zach?
No, I haven't seen most movies.
Zach,
They eat
Blood-
a baboon in that movie, and it kind of freaked me out. It's like near cannibalism, you know.
yeah.
So
You're
speaking
pushing
of
the edge.
soccer stuff, I did get tickets to an Olympic game in 2028.
Oh, I thought you were going to say this year. I was about to punch
No,
you. Okay.
no, I'm not. I don't live anywhere near that.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
do.
gonna guess.
You live near
Where?
Philly.
That's a 5-hour drive.
That's
nearer
nothing.
than us. Yeah.
That's like my drive to the airport here.
Oh, you have teams training down the road from you.
Where Jake lives, he's like, that's how far I have to go to get cheese. Like,
Oh, you have teams that are based in Chattanooga.
Yeah, that's true.
I
All
do.
right. Question number 5.
I wouldn't do
Messi
things
is
there.
the GOAT. Who was his predecessor, also out of Argentina?
Oh man, I know it but don't know it.
If you name any part of it, even if it sounds like it,
Can I just describe him in detail?
you can describe him in great detail. Yes.
All right, got
This
it.
guy is generally considered the best of all time. Although Messi is probably better than he is now. All right, Nick, what do you got?
Ronaldo.
He's not
That-
Argentinian.
I
put-
know, but I don't have an. other-
I put Mr. Cocaine Man, Hand of God.
Yes. Oh my god.
Alden, what do you
That's
got?
really, if you're describing the actual person, that's incredible.
Alden.
Ron.
LeBron.
So the answer is Diego Maradona.
Yeah,
And
that's it.
That's the name
Zach
I've
gets
heard.
it.
Is that him? Is that who he's?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god.
Hand of God, Cocaine Man.
Hand of God, Cocaine Man. That's
He,
known for?
he scored a really important goal with a handball once, and they
Yeah, he
didn't
did.
get caught. So
Audience gets
Like
it
where he
as well.
touched it with
Yeah.
his hand, and
Yep.
they counted it. Even I know
Yep.
that's not a thing.
It was
Wow.
a crazy one.
Okay.
All right, final question of round 2.
Where does the cocaine come in?
in Argentina, apparently you'll just go into stores, and some of them will have little TVs with just Maradona clips playing.
It's
Just
true.
on
He was,
loop,
he was
like-
their god.
Oh man.
So y'all have started talking as soon as I put up
Yeah,
a new,
yeah.
new
I'm
question
sorry.
like a million times. I
Yeah.
will start
just more time
banning
to
you.
talk.
It's our way of telling you we hate you and we don't care about this trivia.
You have,
don't
you
need,
have
you
to
don't
let
need
banter
to
happen.
reinforce that. I understand that already.
You need to let banter happen. Jake.
Shut up. The U.S. has never won the World Cup. How many countries have won it?
How many World Cups have there
Did you
been?
just Heil Hitler?
What?
I raised my hand.
You
Did.
just
I
did
saw
this.
it.
I raised my
You
hand.
just did that.
All right,
was
I
the
didn't throw up
question?
a Roman. How many World Cups have there been?
good
I think the
question.
first World Cup was in like 1922 or 20, something like that.
Oh god.
About 20 something of them.
Would it be
Give or
cheating
take.
to use a calculator?
Why? What equation do you know to figure this out?
Well, I
Seriously,
mean, how many there's been? If it's been every 4 years since 1922.
that would be like
Every year, right?
25 or 26.
It's every
See, I would
4
know
years.
exactly if I could use a calculator.
It doesn't matter how many countries have won it.
Oh, it matters.
Wait,
it
wait, wait.
matters to my thinking.
I really need to know: is it every year or 4 years?
Every 4 years.
It's 4
This
years.
closest gets it.
Closest gets it, yes. Every 4 years, the World Cup happens. So it's happened about 26 times ever. I think they missed 1 year, and it was during World War II.
Lame.
I know. pansies.
That's the time you need it most.
Although in World War II, they did pause to play soccer with each other.
I actually think I know about this story. That's about the extent of my soccer trivia.
Nice. All right, Nick, what's your guess?
I'm going with 11.
Okay, Zach.
8.
Alden.
I feel like I went way too high. I said 16. And
That was my initial guess, Zach.
was it really? Okay. Well,
No, Zach.
Alden, you went way
8.
too high. You're correct.
Oh.
And the answer is 8.
Ah,
Uruguay,
Yeah, I wrote that
Italy, Germany, Brazil, England, Argentina, France, and Spain.
that's
The
literally
formula worked.
the only winners. What do you say?
He said the formula worked.
Oh God.
Goodness gracious.
Ugh.
All right. After 2 rounds, let's pull up.
I couldn't hate my life more.
Alden still has 3. Nick
enough.
has gone basically nowhere with 6. And audience and Zach are tied at 9. What a great game this is. This is
Hey, I
awesome.
can win with 2 answers that I'm not going to have. So
Yeah,
The rest
you're-
of my
you're-
scoring will feel like a soccer match because I'm going to score nothing the rest of the game.
Well, this is about the U.S. men's national team. Question number 1.
They're apparently losers, right?
In 2002, the U.S. men's national team achieved its best modern era finish by beating who in the round of 16?
continent.
I'm not going to go continent.
Planet.
Yeah. Is this the Mars team?
We'll
The
go.
all Reds.
We'll go with Western Hemisphere.
Western Hemisphere.
Okay.
And many would consider it. No, not going to say it. Never mind. Too obvious. Although
There's
it's obvious
nothing
to me.
obvious.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
it'd be obvious to anybody.
I don't think so, but
Well, the audience got it wrong. I'll give you all that hint. Some quack got it wrong. Some quack so disappointed in you. So sad.
No one follows stuff. This is America, damn it.
Yeah, I'm literally talking about America. Zach,
Yeah.
what's your guess?
Chile.
Alden,
Mexico.
Nick, Mexico. The answer is
Hey!
Mexico.
I only got that through context clues. When you wouldn't
Yes.
give a continent, I was like, well, then it's in this continent, like because there's only three continents.
No, that's very good deductive
That's-
reason. You should
Yeah, I
be-
was like, okay, Canada or Mexico.
And
Let's go
I
with
was like,
Mexico.
who's better at soccer?
Alden, I think you
between-
should just be a conspiracy theorist or something because you're so good at sleuthing.
yeah. Your soccer knowledge is so good.
All right, question number 2. Who scored the unforgettable goal in stoppage time to advance the U.S. men's national team to the knockout rounds? This was in 2010. I already mentioned who it was. You've been paying attention. Some quack, please.
You said you've already mentioned who it was.
I know what name you mentioned, and I think I have it.
Yeah, I did mention a name.
I don't remember a name except Maradona.
Oh, no, it was like I think I mentioned it in the first round or before.
Oh, I
the
believe
game,
you.
just before
I'm
the
just
game.
saying.
I remember you
don't
mentioning
remember.
this. I remember you mentioning this name that I have written down.
All right. Cheddar Cheese says Mexico is part of the CUM. It counts.
Excuse me?
Canada, United States, Mexico.
I have never seen that as that's a nasty acronym. I don't know.
That's
if
our
it-
trade block. That's
All
the trade
right.
deal we're in.
Zach, what's your guess?
Tom Dooley.
Okay. Alden,
Gandalf.
Nick.
Landon Donovan.
The answer
That
is
sounds way
Landon
more right.
Donovan.
It's not
Sweet.
Gandalf.
The audience also gets it correct.
Damn it!
Yep.
I should have went
Oh,
with.
I've turned things around. I'm tied with the audience for first now.
Question
And
number
I'll
3.
probably lose, but
The U.S. only missed one World Cup since 1990. Which year was it?
Wait, missed it? Like
Like they did not qualify to.
how many
go to the
teams
World Cup.
qualify?
So it used to be 32 now, or it used to be like 20. and then they upped it to 32, and now it's 48. This was the first year of 48. It's an insane number of teams. There used to be 24 or something like that, but it was below 40 before this year. Oh, the game started. We got to turn it on.
Yeah, dude, you don't want to miss that.
That's probably what some question.
Yeah, you're gonna miss them kicking the ball back and forth and nobody scoring.
Yeah.
There were 6 goals scored in the game earlier. Also,
Why do you
the
not
US
call it a match?
Yeah, I
How
call
dare
it
you.
that. I
Because
call it a
it's
match
a
normally.
game and it's played on a field and they score 0-0.
It's a match.
It is 0-0 right now, but
on
it
the
just
pitch.
Match played on the pitch.
Score 0-0.
0-0. It is 0-0 right now. All right, Zach, what do you got?
2018.
Alden, what do you got?
Oh, Jesus. 06.
2006. Nick says 2018. The answer is 2018.
Why is this common fucking knowledge?
I felt like it was pretty recent, but it wasn't 2022, so I went for one before
That was
then.
my exact thought.
Audience gets it as well. All right, final question. This will determine who wins and who ties.
Who wins and who dies?
Ties.
Ties.
Cheddar
Did they
cheese.
not tell you that?
2001 is physically impossible. So
2002?
He thought that we didn't go because of
Round up.
9/11. I had the same thought.
We won actually in 2001. There wasn't even a cup, but we won that year.
So for a minute during this World Cup, there was a chance that the U.S. would play Iran on July 4th.
No, that's crazy.
But now
Aren't they
there's a
talking about
chance that
England?
the U.S. will play England on July 4th.
That's even
We've
funnier.
already settled that.
That's even
Yeah,
funnier.
let's settle it on the pitch on their game rather
On
than
Wait,
the,
isn't that a
settle it on the field during
Pitch.
their game.
So you
Field.
pitch on a mound, but you play soccer on a pitch.
on a pitch. Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct. All right, final question. Name the last 3 starting goalkeepers in the World Cup for the U.S. men's national team. 1 point per keeper. I will give half points if you can name just their first names or just their last
I can do
names.
1. I'm gonna get a half point, I think. Dude was legendary. I can't remember his name.
Dude was legendary. You are correct. Yeah, I was always told that I was the white version of him.
So we're looking
I think
for
I
it's
think I remember who you're talking about, but I can't remember her name. So
Good. I don't want you to win.
I think my cat knows more about soccer.
I don't follow the 10th most popular sport in the country. I just don't.
But what you're saying is you don't follow the most popular sport in the world.
Well, the rest of the world is wrong. That's why we live in America.
I'd actually say that the rest of the world is absolutely correct in this
The
regard.
rest of the world uses metric, you know.
If you forced me to watch only one sport the rest of my life, it would be soccer.
Okay.
Why would I force you to watch soccer?
I don't
would
know.
force you to watch curling. Is what I would force you to watch.
Curling's pretty
I
cool.
watch curling. That's a good way to relax.
All year?
It's like watching golf. You kind of just sit back and you relax, and
I don't relax. I get so stressed during curling. I watched some during the Olympics, and I did not like it.
There's a lot of yelling.
I did
There's
not
a
like it.
lot of
Stanley.
yelling. Oh my goodness! If anybody's watching this game,
Speaking of yelling,
holy
trying to do
mother.
a
I don't
show.
watch it.
All right, Nick, give me 3 names.
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
yes. I'm gonna go
Alden.
next actually because
Alden, give me 3
I
names.
have a good follow up to that. It's the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
Zach, what do you got?
I don't even know why I wrote
I
that.
put Tim.
You put what?
Well, yeah, what?
I
You're-
can't hear you now.
Can't hear
am.
you, Zach.
Oh man,
Yeah, your
Oh,
mic's
no,
on.
now we can hear you. Now we can
Oh,
hear you.
yeah.
You're back.
Tim.
Just Tim. Just three Tims.
So, some quack. Look, some quack says Freeze, Brady, and Turner.
Okay.
So some quack. I didn't go with Brady. Okay, he didn't start the first game. He wasn't the primary starter.
I didn't
I
know.
went
So-
with Freeze, Turner, and Howard. Matt Freeze, Matt Turner, Tim Howard.
The fact that Sunquack knows that that's a person who was in the position, I say give it to them. I don't care.
Manual edit. I'm going to send you up to 17. And then Zach, you get plus 0.5 points.
For what, Tim?
Yeah,
For
Tim
Tim.
Howard.
Tim Howard. He's the guy I look like.
How would Zane feel about that with a first name basis thing?
I said, if you give me the first name, I'll take it.
What was anyone named Nina?
It was
No
Tim,
one was
Matt,
named
and
Nina,
Matt.
but I is don't know middle names, so I could be.
Maria is
incorrect
probably
about
one.
that. Pinta is probably not one, but I don't know. All right, just as I suspected.
It was a shit show.
Yeah, that was stupid.
As you expected, we weren't going to get that.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Better than I thought.
All right, so we're going to continue on our World Cup theme. So what's been interesting that's been happening since the World Cup, just before the World Cup started, is the number of foreigners coming to the United States to watch the games, watch the matches.
Is it in
And-
Texas?
Games.
All over. So it's Canada, United States, and Mexico, and it's
Come.
there's 13 or 14 cities where the game. Where
Oh,
the
okay.
matches are
Yeah,
being
New
played.
York, Philly, Kansas City, Vancouver,
Boston,
Mexico City, Boston,
Dallas. Yeah,
BT.
I've
And-
only heard about Dallas. Why have I only heard about Dallas?
Because everyone's super impressed at Jerry's World.
yeah.
At what? I'm gonna
Jerry's-
stop asking questions.
Jerry,
'Cause
you know Jerry World? Come on, Cowboy Stadium. Give me a break.
Oh,
Jerry
Jerry.
Jones.
Okay. I know
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah, you should absolutely know that.
I didn't know it was called Jerry World, but
Seattle, and yeah, Sunquack. How could you forget Howard? He's the best goalkeeper we've ever had.
yeah.
All right,
Common knowledge, apparently.
it's been super interesting to see, like, there have been a number, not a huge number, actually, way smaller of a percentage than I thought was going to happen, of
Like
people
7.
getting rejected into the United States. Like, when they get here, they get rejected and sent back because their visa didn't clear or they
Oh.
weren't allowed to be here. But it's been a shockingly small number. It has not impacted the fandom as much as I thought it was going to. However, in Boston has been taken over by Scotland. Like, It's
Is this
in-
okay?
insane. So here's just to kick it off. This is at
How
an
did the
American
Irish of
bar.
Boston feel
This is an
about
American bar in Scotland. Actually, hang on a second. I have to unshare something.
An American bar in Scotland or a Scottish bar in America?
An American bar. No, sorry, an American bar in America. My bad. Taken over by the Scots.
Okay.
This is just to set us up. This is them. They love this song for some reason. It's been an absolute delight watching them take over everything.
They know they're nowhere near West Virginia, right?
I don't know what it is. You can sing that song in any country in Europe and people will join in.
Really?
It's bizarre. That song, me and my brother used to sing that abroad and people would join in everywhere.
That's funny.
Look, it's
we
a, it's a
went to-
great song, even
Yeah.
considering. I mean, I still like the song, and I'll sing
Who sings
along,
that?
even though there's the whole.
Who does sing that? Is that John Denver?
That's
John
my
Den-
only
John
guess.
Denver.
That was, but who I was thinking actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Sometimes
though
as
it's
soccer supporters sing, it's what they do. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
very true.
Maybe that's why I don't like soccer.
But people just love American culture too.
It's like one big musical sport, you know.
I love musicals.
Okay.
yeah. What they need to do is I'd like to see them, see a little bit more like Bill's Mafia behavior and like start smashing tables and shit.
No,
Mhm.
we're going to get into that. And it's the exact opposite of what you're
I
talking
know.
about.
They're
I know.
gluing
Yeah.
tables back together.
They're gluing tables
Like
back
one
together.
smash?
Okay, so I want to. This is a great description of what's been happening in the U.S. by this guy.
I'm loving about the World Cup is seeing everyday American people finally get their moment in the spotlight. Seeing the way you've welcomed the Scots in Boston, the Algerian folks in Kansas, the Dutch in Texas, it's just been beautiful. Seeing all this all over my For You page and in the international press has been just honestly such a breath of fresh air, because for once, just once, the lead story isn't intentionally divisive politics or celebrities or some manufactured rage bait on the internet. It's just everyday American people being themselves, kind, welcoming, and a little confused at our food choices. These are the real people, like the people who are actually the fabric of the country. Take the random folks I met in Tennessee. I was standing outside an Arby's thinking, what is this place? And they were like, dude, if it's a nice dinner you want, maybe don't go here. Then they pointed me to a local barbecue place, and I ended up having one of the best meals of my life. That is the US I know. And I think that's what the World Cup is showing a lot of Europeans. The headlines will show you a country, but Americans will show you America.
I love that last line. The headlines will show you a country, and Americans will show you America. Like that.
I dig it.
Yeah. And that's been happening. And we're going to go through, so many clips and stories that have been happening around the United States.
Yeah, believe me, I've enjoyed seeing the foreigners' reactions to America and I've watched that a lot more than I've watched any World Cup stuff.
Yes, it's been
I can
an
down with all
absolute
that.
delight.
That's fun. Yeah.
But what's been happening in Boston, I want to focus on Boston. I want to focus on Dallas, and then we'll talk about New York. Because the Japanese played in Dallas, the Scottish played in Boston, and the New York
the Dutch were in Dallas too, or something. And now
the Dutch were in Dallas as well.
And we know that. Well, we know they're the most inferior race. But getting past that, they had their whole jump back and forth party and stuff.
They were an absolute delight. We're going to get into that. All right. So what's been happening in Boston is maybe my most favorite thing. Here you go.
There was no beer. The Scots fans just drunk the place dry, and all they had was Bud Light.
If your favorite beer is missing from a tap,
we've never seen anything like it.
There's a decent chance Scotland had something to do with it. Sam Adams downtown ran out of their signature Boston lager over the weekend and needed an emergency delivery to keep up with World Cup fans. And they're not the only ones running dry.
Pretty much everything. We ran out of them. Tennant's being number one.
White Bull Tavern may have run out of Scotland's iconic Tennant's beer, but that didn't stop the party.
The fans have been unbelievable. They're great. They're fun. They're drinking, partying, having a great time.
So you have a drinking kilt for obvious reasons, because it might get some spillage on it. You have a dress kilt. So you always have two kilts.
The Dubliner has also been hopping.
We had our biggest week ever last week.
And it's the one place Scots can still find their Tennant's lager.
Managed to plan ahead and get an extra delivery last Saturday, and I was told yesterday the distributor has ran out also. He's getting his today, and the rest of the city's getting theirs tomorrow.
Dude, only the Scots could make Boston run out of beer. Fucking
Sam
Boston.
Adams ran out of Boston lager in Boston because the Scots are there drinking.
I don't know if it's fortunate or unfortunate. These are my people. This is where I hail from.
There was a giant part of me that almost just booked a flight to Boston just to go interview some of these people for the show, because that would be one of the most entertaining experiences ever.
Yeah.
I know where the Dubliner is in Boston too. I've been there.
Would you wear a kilt?
I would absolutely wear a kilt.
I have told Haley I want to get a kilt, and she's like,
so the Scottish are okay with drinking in an Irish pub?
I saw that. It's the closest thing, I guess. Yeah, I saw that.
Scotland, the Scottish like the Irish way more than they like the English.
The English, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Many of the Scots were okay with moving to Ireland.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. They get along with them more. The cultures jive more. I think that's definitely more of a thing.
Pretty sure that's why I exist.
There you go. Here's here's another one. This is not dubbed over. This is a guy playing this late into the evening, coming down a slide.
Wow.
That's a risky angle there.
Okay, this raises the biggest question I've had. Does everyone who's born in Scotland either learn the bagpipes and drums, and are they taught to play Scotland the Brave in kindergarten?
Probably.
You know, the number of people that I've seen playing the bagpipe on the streets of Boston this week has been astounding. They travel with their dadgum bagpipes. It's wild. How small does a bagpipe
they've
pack down?
I mean, like all the big bladder
I wasn't
part.
drinking, but that inspired me to crack.
But
hell yeah.
let's you saw the whole march they had to Fenway, and I don't know if that's professional, like if that's a whole group, or if it's just like all the Scottish people show up with their kilts and their bagpipes and their drums, and they just are beaten from birth into knowing how to play Scotland the Brave, and
all of those are bagpipes. There's like 13 bagpipes being played on their march to Fenway,
and a bunch of drums too. Like, are these people just like raised? Is everyone in Scotland raised to play the bagpipes and just know Scotland the Brave, or
I mean, you only have
this
to learn
group that's
one
playing
song.
bagpipes actually rehearse it?
I think a bagpipe is like, instead of a birthing towel, you're like born into a bagpipe in Scotland, you know?
That's what I want to know. Like, how coordinated are these bagpipes in the march on it? Like, is it an actual group, or is these just everyone who rolled up with a bagpipe is
Good
just
question.
playing it because everyone knows how to play Scotland the Brave there?
I'm trying to get in contact with a few of these folks who are getting a little more internet famous, and so we're going to try to get one on the show in the next couple of weeks while Scotland is still in the World Cup, because I'd be interested to hear about this and see how much they can drink us under the table. Once they got to Fenway, listen to this.
What a night. Just a brilliant group of people.
I would love to go toe to toe drinking with a Scot, like a genuine Scot.
The song's been over for minutes, and these people
they're still going.
still singing the song.
It's the national anthem of Scotland.
What a night. Just a
it's just been the most, like, if you haven't gone on World Cup Instagram or World Cup Twitter or World Cup TikTok, like, could not recommend it more. It's filled with heartwarming stories.
I do love that. That's awesome.
It's fantastic. Let's see.
The drinking is apparently legendary here.
Yeah, no kidding. So this is during the day when the games aren't going on, or when their game isn't going on. The Scots go to the park to drink, or to people's backyards. They've invited people over. They've been shown what an American cookout is.
Hell yeah.
It's been fantastic to watch. But here's a city worker who was cleaning up a park.
A nation is genuinely, I see, as more of its like people, not its government. Like, this is where I want people to associate like this with America more than the buffoonery of government.
Yes, and that's what we're going to get to for sure. This is a city worker who it's his job to clean up parks. There you go.
They deep, man, and they could drink too. What? Are you kidding me, man? They must don't got no water over there in Scotland. After they gone, I'm one person cleaning up after them, man, and it ain't that bad. They came, conducted themselves, man, with class, dignity, man, and they like our city. So I'm happy they came, man.
Yo, my great grandfather was an off the boat fucking Scot, right? And he used to say he would drink 4 Roses whiskey for fucking breakfast every fucking morning. I'm not even kidding. Like, he would tell my dad when he was a kid, he was like, "Don't drink the water, kid, it'll kill you," as he like poured another whiskey. And he drank beer and whiskey almost exclusively. Like, and he lived to be like 92 or some shit.
There we go.
Jesus.
Did you see the Scottish guy outside of his Airbnb playing the bagpipes first thing in the morning?
Yeah, it's great. Somequack says some volunteer for their supporters groups 30 hours a week, which is wild. And supporters groups are just fan clubs over here. So like a supporters group is somebody who's a supporter
30 hours,
of the
That's a lot of
club.
volunteer.
It's been there's just so many stories. There's a German fan named Freddie who got crazy famous in the United States after he started posting about Buc-ee's down in Texas and a few of the other massive Texas things.
That's funny.
And he's been in, like, JJ Watt put him up in a hotel suite for the game that he was going to, and then the owner of one of the Las Vegas casinos messaged him and said it wouldn't be a trip to America without a visit to Vegas. How about I fly you out here in our private jet and we'll put you up and let you have a good time and watch the games at our pool.
Well, there was like a whole thing with that too, where when he was traveling through Louisiana, because he was doing a whole trip through the South and just like recounting what he found there.
Yeah.
And like Louisiana, there was like a welcome Freddie sign or something.
Yeah, in Louisiana.
Up along the road.
Wow.
The number of people driving around the South that have fallen in love with Waffle House is one of my favorite things I've ever seen.
Dude.
They're begging their countries they're begging Waffle House to come to their countries.
Expand to their countries.
Dude. When at an old job of mine, I worked remotely, and most of the company was people from Argentina, and they came in for work meetings one week, and our boss showed them the nicest restaurants, and we were racking up thousands of dollar bills at these like fancy restaurants. And then one night we went out, just me, my wife, and a couple of the Argentinian friends to Waffle House. And then I remember a couple years later, he's like, "Hey man, what is that place we ate at in Atlanta?" And I'm like, "Oh, was it this place?" He's like, "No, that one where we went really late at night." I'm like,
"Yeah, we were hammered. It was late."
It's like that's what he remembered years later.
But problem is they're not getting the real experience. That no one's reporting any fights or anything.
Yeah, that's
the thing, man. Like all these people. One of the news reports in Scotland, they interviewed a bunch of different bar owners and bartenders and stuff like that, and they were like, the bar that we worked at before the Scots got here was just a regular run-of-the-mill bar. Nothing really joyful happened, but the Scots like brought joy and happiness and just fun back to the bar, and now everybody loves it again. And like so many people are coming to hang out and grab a beer and enjoy themselves. It's going to create, just by them frequenting specific spots around Boston, those spots are going to like be ingrained in the memory of the people who are from that area and who go there to experience that. And they're going to love going there even more. And it's going to draw more people to it. It's a beautiful thing. And it's been wonderful.
You know what? All this talk, I need some scotch. I'll be right back.
Beyond that, seeing the discovery of just like people figuring out what America actually is. Like, I think some of the crazy things, the reactions I've seen to ranch dressing.
Dude, people are trying to pack ranch dressing in their suitcases to go home.
Yeah, there was another one with my Argentinian friend. He would come here and buy American mayonnaise and take it home. He'd be like, "It's just not the same in Argentina."
Ranch, Buc-ee's is a big one. I mean, that's a hit, and I mean, I still love me at Buc-ee's. And then
them realizing that we really do have heat and they don't.
Air conditioning is a huge thing.
Air conditioning and school buses, and I was seeing videos today about the fire hydrants. Everyone's like, I didn't think the yellow school buses existed. And it's like, us, it's like, fucking school bus. And they're like, yellow school bus. I'm like, what do you guys have that aren't your school buses aren't yellow?
So,
the number of reactions I've seen that they're like, I thought that was just a movie thing.
That's so funny.
No, that's ubiquitous.
I thought that was just Magic School Bus,
Like all the school buses are yellow here. It's a thing.
Yeah.
So this is my grandpa's, the K is on this glass is Kerr. That's my Scottish
nice. There we
name
go.
Or whatever. And I have the tartan and the placard and everything for the family crest and all that.
Oh, sick.
So one side of my family is like fucking full Scottish. Like,
yeah, dude, you know the supporters, they're called the Tartan Army.
Yeah, that's cool.
The Scottish supporters. It's great.
Like my college football team, we were the Tartans.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
So that's as Scottish as I get. And our mascot was a Scottish Terrier.
That's
as Scottish as I get. Yeah, roll Tartans.
So we're going to contrast this to some things that we saw this past week in New York after the Knicks won. We're going to do that after the Japanese stuff. After the Japanese thing we're going to talk about. But one thing soccer is not without its flaws and without its negative supporters. So like over the years, especially in the UK, but also throughout Europe, there's these things called firms, and they're the enforcement side of the club, even though they're not affiliated with the club other than just because they're supporters of the club. They will go around and basically wreak havoc, beat the crap out of people who are other supporters. People have been known to get stabbed, get killed, all sorts of stuff. And over the past 20 or 30 years, the people, as well as the authorities, have done extremely well at turning that into less of a problem. And those firms have been shrinking in numbers over the years, and there's been a concerted effort to make sure that doesn't happen anymore. And they're doing great. Like, I've seen some fights between firms, but now pretty much they're organized fights on the outskirts of town that don't affect people that don't want to be involved. And so you'll just see, you'll see two firms whose teams are playing that weekend be like, we're going to meet here in this field and we're going to go for it.
Playground
and
at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, whatever.
And then, 30 or so people will just beat the living stew out of each other.
Like a fight.
Interesting.
That should become a sport.
I would watch
own
that.
firms.
Yeah.
Some
like
quacks we have one here. It's non-violent, but very political. Interesting.
That sounds way worse. Just be
that
violent.
Sounds way more annoying to me than a
at least if it's
one.
violent and non-political, that's at least like, I guess, kind of okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do they do? Like, I'm going to protest you.
But it's been interesting to see how many supporters come over here, because it's thousands and thousands and thousands. And so far, I've yet to see a single negative story of one of these supporters or fans coming over here and not and doing something that was ill-advised or illegal or destructive or anything like that.
I'm more afraid to hear about the stories of Americans going abroad, actually, and how we represent this country elsewhere. I'm honestly more afraid of that.
Dude, we do have a reputation. So I traveled the world for a while, and one of the things I would never introduce at the beginning, I would introduce myself as an American,
and then Canadian.
The recoil from people was extreme, and people would then make very harsh judgments as to who you are because of the idiocy that Americans do.
What did you end up changing that? Did you end up just stop saying Texan specifically?
Yes, because the first question is, "Oh, you rode a horse to school?"
No, that's crazy.
Like every time, almost every time, it was.
It's either a horse or they're surprised at a yellow school bus. Like, I had a buddy that whenever he would go to Europe, he put a maple leaf on his backpack because he did not want to be associated with America because of the reaction that he got from people. He was like, legitimately, he's like, for my own just happiness and safety, he's like, I don't give a shit. I put a maple leaf on my backpack.
Dude, I met Americans who did that abroad. I was like, wait, your backpack has a Canadian maple leaf on it. He's like, yeah, because no one likes Americans. I'm like,
it's like the places I've been, I've never noticed that. Thing. And then I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
It depends on
my experience.
Yeah.
But in Japan, especially, and I was there in like 2013, so it's been a while, but they loved America.
Japan's kind of
I swear to goodness, I heard a USA chant break out randomly in Japan. People would like ask me, where I'm from, and America, and then they would like get excited. And then at one point, like I learned like dozo means like after you or like please. And I gave my seat up to some old lady saying that. And then she told my friend who speaks Japanese, like, no one has ever done that for me here before.
Oh.
And like, I guess I'm like, that is a normal thing in America.
It's like common courtesy. If you don't do that in America, you're a dickhead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The world's a big place, and culturally there's just such a gulf to cross sometimes of how things will feel so normal to us and so different to someone else or whatever. And
I think that's the also thing. I think some of the other reactions, like to the stadiums here, because I guess our stadiums are much bigger than most of their stadiums.
Bigger,
really,
and I've seen like positives. I've seen positive things being said about like Arrowhead in Kansas City, and it's like the Chiefs are trying to move away from it because they think it's shitty.
Funny.
That
like,
has been
wild
super
there.
interesting, dude. Because I hate Jerry World. I hate it. But
they love Jerry World.
They love it, man. I think it's a horrible atmosphere for a stadium. I can't stand it. I miss Texas Stadium, which was.
Don't they have the biggest screen in the world or some shit?
They did when it was installed. I don't.
Okay.
Anymore.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, you're right, man. It was funny before the World Cup. So many people, so many Europeans who had been to the U.S. and been to sporting events, kept warning people who were saying, "Oh, we'll just fly in and walk to the stadium." It's like, no, you can't walk to an American stadium. It's not like you're in England where it's the center of town. It's the hub. It's where all the social activity happens.
We're going to be going to I was going to say we're going to be going to Spain later, and like we were looking at some of the places to go around town, and like what if you're in a big city in Europe, it's just like the stadium, the soccer stadium is like you're like, oh, that's like right in the middle. Like you can just like go get lunch and go get a beer and go. There's your hotel, and you just walk to the stadium. It's like it's built like around it, like in San Sebastian or Bilbao or wherever. There's there's just a stadium like in the middle of the city. Like,
dude, my buddy has a place in Spain. We'll talk after the show.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Now more and more of our stadiums are moving out to the suburbs where you can put giant parking lots or whatever.
Yep.
Like I saw some video of them walking. Yeah, I saw that. There's some like, all right, I'm gonna walk to the Jerry World from wherever everyone was hanging out at, and it was like a mile walk
minimum
all the way there. Minimum from wherever they were hanging out at, which was whatever entertainment area. And it was like that, but at least
a mile doesn't sound bad, but then it's like it's not made for walking.
It's not
correct.
It's not right,
yeah, and they did that in Boston as well. Walking to that stadium, the people were walking on the railroad tracks because there were so many cars backed up on the highway.
Wow.
To be fair, at least Fenway is in the city. Like,
yeah, but they were walking to Fenway. They were walking to the Patriots Stadium.
They were walking to.
Is it still Gillette or is it something else now?
Gillette's way out of town.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they were. I don't know. They were walking for 2.5 hours to get there.
Yeah, at least here in like Pittsburgh, our stadiums are still in the city, and that's one of the few places the train here goes is to the stadiums.
Is that still Heinz or did that change? Like,
it's technically called Acrisure, but everyone calls it Heinz still because we're not gay here.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like the Yinzers aren't gonna go for that, dude. That's
absolutely. I refuse to call it by that name, and I just always.
It's Heinz Field, as far as I know. Like that's hilarious. I didn't even know.
I don't even remember what the Cowboys Stadium is called. I just call it Texas Stadium still, even though we changed stadiums.
Texas Stadium or Jerry World.
Well, no, people were upset that the Braves moved to Cobb County, so they're not even technically in Atlanta anymore. But I feel like that area is pretty nice, like the Battery and
that area is nice.
It's a nice built-up area, and like you say, it's not in Atlanta, but it's literally like they're like, oh, it's out in Cobb County, but it's literally right on the edge of Fulton and Cobb.
I mean, so many things here aren't in the city of Atlanta, but you're in the metro.
There's no Dallas starting either next year or the year after. There's not going to be a single Dallas team in Dallas.
Really? In the Dallas, like
no hockey team, no basketball team, no baseball team, no football team.
Well, all the baseball and football teams are off in Arlington.
Yep, and then the others will be basically in Richardson, which is just north. They bought an old mall that I used to go see all my movies at. Destroyed it, and now they're turning it into a stadium.
How long until cricket's a thing in Dallas?
Kill me. Just kill me. Just
200
when
years.
cricket becomes a thing, I mean, that's just the end of the United States, I think.
It's going to happen.
I think that's when you see the empire fall. once
the sign of the end.
Yeah, like people keep saying it's all this sexual deviancy and all this stuff. No, it's if cricket shows up to the United States and becomes a major sport. That's the fall of the empire.
That's the other interesting thing is the NFL stadiums are not that big compared to the other stadiums in the country.
It's true. All the SEC stadiums seat like 100,000 people,
or the Big House, or or Beaver Stadium.
Yeah, but screw those
Penn
because they're in the
State.
north, and who cares about any of
Well,
those stadiums?
yeah, but the Big House is still bigger than all the SEC stadiums. So
I think we can fit more people in the A&M stadium.
the ratings say the Big House is the biggest, but
Yeah,
that's
well, the
whatever.
ratings are biased. They love Michigan.
Regardless, I mean, they're not even seeing our 100,000 people stadium. They're seeing
Whose
our
stadium is the
70,000
biggest?
people stadiums.
That's true. What's that, Alden?
Whose stadium is the Big House?
Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so go look at the Scots and what they've done in Boston because it's wild. They have a game tomorrow. It's going to be absolute insanity. So go check it out. Just hop on and look up, Tartan Army at some point, and the stories are amazing. Everything that's happening is amazing. I friggin' love it.
I'll say this about the Scots before we move on.
Oh, hang on. Kath 342 says no
mystic.
trivia. We actually already did trivia, and I forgot to include
premature.
it as a topic on the right-hand side. I am very sorry for doing it so early. It just is what happened.
Nick
We're
won.
actually very far behind now that I'm looking at things.
I did not win. I lost.
If you don't know
because
anything about
who won?
soccer, then
audience.
you didn't miss anything. If you love soccer, then you missed everything. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
I'll say this
That's
about
fair.
the Scots. Like you mentioned before, they're trying to get another referendum to secede from
That's interesting.
and break away from England.
Yep.
Have at it. But politically, Scotland, they're trying to do that and run back to the globalist EU types. What I think we need to do is I think these Scots have proven themselves to be worthy of being American, and we should move them down into Appalachia.
I am loving this. Well,
I think
we have them voluntarily annex themselves to the United States.
I think they should all be, when they go to leave, they should be given a card that says you can stay here and move to Appalachia, or you can go back to Scotland. I think they're going to want to move to West
Well, I think
Virginia.
the Scots-Irish did move to Appalachia back in the day, and then maybe
That's
the
why
second
I'm saying
migration
it.
was
It's their
Am I
people.
wrong that the second migration was Pennsylvania though? I
There's-
kind of recall that.
Depending. Well, I
don't
mean, we
know.
still have a.
Although that's
big
Appalachia too, in a way.
Yes, mostly yes.
My
Not
Scottish
not
family came
necessarily
from
considered the same
Virginia.
culturally, but like it's very similar.
I mean,
and-
there's some overlap. Middle Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and then when you get out in Pittsburgh here, then I mean, you had the Irish and Scots and Germans, and it became a giant thing here where there's basically every group.
All right,
But
we're gonna
yeah,
move on.
I think we should keep them because I think when you mix them with a little bit of freedom here, I think they become good.
They are good.
Sure.
They're
Scots are
just
free loving people. Yeah.
under oppression right now.
Yeah, you got to get them out of Scotland where
They
the countries.
they
kind of
definitely
get
should not
anchored.
join the EU. That is for certain. They should
Yeah.
be their
Well,
own
yeah, they
thing
should.
and do their own thing.
Yes, and also the other thing about the Appalachians is that the Scottish Highlands was geographically part of Appalachia back when
Yeah,
before
it's
there.
the
So
same
it's all
range.
kind of
Ooh, I like
so
Similar-
they're kind of our people anyway, right?
Similar mountain range or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I suggest we do is we just let them.
We're gonna move. Keeps talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can move on.
All right,
about
we're
the
moving on to the Japanese. Before we get to their the clean like the Japanese, we're gonna watch this Japanese tourist get introduced to Texas barbecue.
Oh hell yeah!
First bite, man. Bob came all the way from Japan. It's his first time trying Texas barbecue.
I'm excited. Let's do it. Oh my god. How big is that?
Hey, first bite.
Hell yeah! Beef rib, dude.
Yeah.
That's your first ever bite of Texas barbecue. What do you think?
Hell yeah! That's a good. first start.
Amazing. Like not hard. The texture tender. Umami. Delicious. More. Try macaroni. Go 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 go. Crunchy. Go 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 go. Potato salad.
Love this guy.
Go 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 go. Hands next. Go 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 go.
Yeah.
Oh, good piece.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my
So big,
God.
so big. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah, it's Texas brisket, man. My mouth is watering.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It wasn't
Hello,
being tender. This.
Oh, they went to
So
Terry
good.
Black's
Not
in
a bad-
Dallas.
so
Terry Black's is
tender.
good.
You know where
That's
that
how
is?
Texas barbecue
Yeah.
is.
I love
Nice.
it. Cheers. Bye. Jalapeno and cheddar.
Yeah, so Terry Black's is a staple in Texas. It's not what I would consider the best. I think Smitty's is the best.
Okay.
But they don't have any secondary stores, secondary restaurants.
Like
Terry Black
locations
does.
or whatever, yeah.
My place was Katie's when I lived in Midland. Oh,
Katie's
that
is good.
place
Katie's is
great.
good. Heck yeah.
That beef rib looked real good, man.
So
I love
one
a good
thing
beef rib.
One thing that the Japanese fans do, and they do this everywhere. It's not just during the World Cup. It's after every game. It's after any sporting event that they attend. This is one of the more incredible things that this supporter group and this fandom does. So here you go. After the game, they literally go around and clean up everything.
This totally checks out from what I know about their culture.
And also for the stadium, we're kind of honored to be here, so we don't want to make them mess.
I've heard Tokyo is just immaculate. It's
That's the
insane.
reason why we're doing it.
Their trains are like spotless.
Yep.
And ours
I
is like
think
a
we should.
compilation of gum.
I think we let them move here too.
Oh, for sure. What'd you say, Zach?
Well, in Tokyo and I guess Japan in general, there's like just no trash cans in public. But there's also
Because
no
people
litter.
will just
You
hold
take
on
it
to their
with
own
you.
shit and
Yeah.
throw it away when you can. Like, yeah.
You know what
and-
one of the best parts of seeing this is you can't see it in this clip, but Jameis Winston joins them and cleans up their section as well. So he's walking around. Jameis Winston, yeah.
Oh, Jameis Winston,
Winston, the quarterback for the Giants.
The football player
Jameis.
that once was, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
never
a
really
great
made it.
commentator now. Love that guy.
Jameis Winston, great for fantasy, bad for NFL. Like,
Yeah.
he just wings it, dude.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, I like these Japanese guys' style. They do it right, and I think we should let them move here.
Kat says they don't want to move here. Yeah,
No,
you're
they
probably
don't.
right.
Yeah,
It's
that's
too-
I think we need a little bit of what they got.
clean up.
I think we need a little bit of what they got going on here.
Fair enough, though.
We do. Yeah, no, they'd have too much to clean up if they moved here. Like it would be nonstop cleaning if they were to come to the United States.
Just cancel their
weird.
ticket home.
Just culture
yeah,
because
just
we
keep them
see
here.
we see like the whole stadium thing. Like, oh yeah, just leave your stuff, and the person who cleans the stadium will get it. And
Ooh, this is interesting.
I mean,
Kath says we would corrupt them 10,000%. That's interesting. How if you put 100 ordinary Americans in a room in a stadium with 100 ordinary Japanese or in a,
Even
a
numbers.
city or whatever, and just those, who would corrupt who first? And
Okay.
Corrupt feels negative. I like to think of like there'd be an interesting like mix happening of like
Okay.
influence over time. What's the timeline that we're here? You know what I mean? Like
The
how long?
second
are we?
generation would be different for sure.
Okay, second
The
generation.
third generation would probably just be whatever,
As
just like any of
American
us. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, it would be an interesting mix. So the point of all of this coverage of all these other cultures coming here, which to be fair, these were all like super high points for these countries. I mean, Japan tied, so they didn't win their game. Scotland won their game, and the fans are still
Tying is
cleaning up
stupid.
after themselves in the park. And so,
How do you tie
You know,
in a series?
it's a round robin. So
I don't
in
know.
So you're
soccer,
allowed to
the
tie
loss
in
is 0 points, a tie is 1 point.
Oh,
and a
okay.
win
So
is
it's a
3
collective-
points.
Okay.
And so
it
then
would be
it's
nice
the-
if they did it, hockey style, where an overtime win is more than isn't as much as a win. But
That's not what we're talking about right now.
It'd be
It
nice if
wouldn't
they
be
did
good if
hockey
they did.
style where they played soccer on ice. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be better.
So, them coming over here, they're on vacation, they're on a high, they're experiencing another country. It's not exactly the same thing as what we're about to see, but it is an interesting comparison, and I think it's something worth talking about. So here's what happened after the New York Knicks won the NBA championship this past week for the first time in 26 years. Japan fans on the left, and New York Knicks fans on the right.
Oh fuck.
I'm noticing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Japan fans are all wearing blue.
Yeah, that's
maybe
what
on
I'm
a
noticing.
high, but we see their behavior in their own country too, and like everywhere they go. I don't think that's unusual for them at all.
No.
Yeah. And another thing that happened is, I mean, they burned multiple buses. There was hundreds of thousands of dollars of property damage. There was 5 guys, employees who were Spurs fans, and this happened to them.
Yeah.
They're attacking.
I'm
5
noticing
guys
something
employees.
again.
I mean, you can find something to do this about anyway. These are just like criminal teens.
Yeah.
You can call them.
Look at this little one.
You saw the same
Look
thing
at
I
little
did.
man just throwing a stool up there.
They're literally
Shit.
stomping the guy right there.
I mean, some of these people need to go to prison for a long time.
I mean, that's
It's wild that people just stood by and watched this happen. It says USA.
I feel like when you say the stand by and watch, I have different. Am I there alone or am I there with Haley?
Well,
You know
so
what I mean?
okay,
'Cause,
so
like that's a very
you're
different
correct.
thing.
You're correct, and there were people who did intervene, so good on them.
Yeah.
The thing is, it was so widespread. It happened across many blocks of the city. There were people who were stabbed. There were people who were shot. There were people who
Yeah.
were beaten half to death. There was hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of property damage done. Many arrests. The left, Jon Stewart tried to downplay what happened. He went on his show and said, "I'm very proud of our reaction." And the things that the right media is showing you is the very small percentage, much like the mostly peaceful protests of the BLM riots back in
Fiery,
in
but mostly
2020.
peaceful.
And fiery, but mostly peaceful. There were literally burning buses in the middle of the streets during the Knicks celebration.
It doesn't need to be a majority of people to be important. Like if
Correct.
1% are criminal elements and they're burning down your city, that's still
Correct.
bad.
And this is why I brought up. Hang on, just real quick, Nick. This is why I brought up the firms that were happening in Europe, and how not only did the authorities crack down on it, the citizens themselves, the regular people, cracked down on it and made sure those things didn't happen in public where it would actually hurt people anymore. And these are the things. This wasn't a surprise. 2 days before the Knicks won, there were hundreds of people tweeting and posting saying, if the Knicks win, we riot, like watch out New York City, like all these different things. Like it was
That's crazy.
predetermined. Like it was going to happen. And so
that's worse than like fucking, we thought J6 was, we made a big fuss about that with like, a couple of like loosely related tweets or whatever previously from Trump or something like that. And I'm no Trump fan, but it was like, like the tie. That's a direct link. I'm going off of what you're saying, but that's not the same thing in the sense it's not like a government building or whatever, which I don't give a shit about. To me, it's all the same, but that's pretty bad.
Cass says PSYOP.
Very possible.
Very possible.
Or is it just this long-term operation that's been working where we've been just doing, cultural PSYOP for fucking 70 years and it's just a product of, what's been going on.
This behavior,
it's
not like this behavior is something new, right?
I'll be back
in Philadelphia. They grease the poles whenever there are championships.
I hate the term grease the poles. I'm sorry.
They'll go, the city of Philadelphia, whenever there's a championship that they're in, goes around and all the light poles and stuff, they will grease them so that it makes it harder for people to climb.
A literal grease the pole. Oh, is that okay?
Yes, they literally put.
I was like, what are we talking about? Grease the pole?
Yeah,
okay.
no, they like the street lights, the poles in the city. They will go around in the area of the stadium and they will grease it so that people can't climb them, and somehow people still do. I don't understand that. It's a superhuman talent.
Yeah.
But
wow.
Going back to let's say when I was in college, well, before I was, but this was guys I was with. So it was I think 2 years before I got there. The Steelers won in the won the Super Bowl.
What year?
This would have been 2000, the one against the Cardinals.
Oh yeah.
So either right before I got there or the year before or 2 years. You're right. It was guys who were I think juniors when I was a freshman.
That was one of them actually like into sports, and I broke a ceiling fan at one point during a touchdown because I put my arm up and I broke the fan was flung a blade off.
Things popped off over in the university section of Pittsburgh, and one of the guys in my fraternity was helped bust down a parking meter and then threw the parking meter through a FedEx office window.
Cool.
And got away with it. Right, so it's been a thing in.
And I got in trouble for fishing too close to a train track one time. You know what I mean? Like I got a fucking trespassing citation for fucking fishing near a railroad track.
I mean, that's anarcho-tyranny.
Was that railroad cops who gave it to you?
Yes.
Or was it?
Yes.
Yeah, don't fuck with railroad cops.
No, apparently they're like federal fucking jurisdiction and they're assholes. And I got
they've got crazy authority for it. Like they're
apparently they do. Yeah,
like
you would know.
Private,
yeah,
these are private cops that got like insane amounts of jurisdiction on that shit.
I was just fishing for snook, and this guy fucking
local cops would have let you off on that kind of shit.
Probably
fucking railroad cops. No,
I was fucking 16, and I was just fishing, and yeah, railroad cops are a-holes, dude. Anyway,
they're like game wardens.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well. The point that I bring all this up, like the fandom that I see from other, like sports isn't everything, but it is a good indicator of passion and
how you handle yourself in a win and a loss, and how you treat your stadium and people, and and how much beer you drink, and what's the vibe of the bar. You know what I mean? Is it positive? Is it negative?
Yes.
Like, I feel like it's a good litmus.
There's a lot of folks that tend to view sports as a negative and say we focus too much on sports, but I think it's far better to focus on sports than it is to be obsessed with war and obsessed with all these things.
Broader culture at large will influence how you handle sports. I think it's a different thing that like it's not sports is not the problem itself. It's like we can have sports in like we're just witnessing this look a bunch of different ways. And we can handle it well, or we can handle it really poorly. Sports is not the problem itself.
Yes, agreed. Right. That being said, look, just use some common sense. If you see something about to kick off, try to stop it from happening. Like, don't.
And if you have kids, get the fuck out of there. Like, honestly,
if you have kids,
don't try to stop it. Don't be a hero. If you've got a fucking 3-year-old with you or something, get the fuck out of there. Like,
yeah, but does Japan win? Well, they did tie the Netherlands, who are one of the favorites to win the World Cup. So I don't know. They could win. They didn't win World War II, but they could win. Yeah. It's been very cool to see how other fans handle winning and other fans handle success and even loss
and handle
over here. And handle barbecue. That's been the best. That's been the best.
They love the barbecue.
Yeah. It's nice to see Europeans try to handle barbecue because the European mind cannot comprehend.
The European mind cannot comprehend most of what happens in the United States. So I highly encourage y'all to go on any social media and watch some of this stuff because it's great. And we're going to move on.
I am not fucking drunk.
Well, 19th or blue.
Every pretty girl deserves to go to a ball.
This is everything about it's a clam. I love it.
I gotta be honest with you, I feel like I'm a little bit too drunk to stand up. On Wiedersehen, asshole.
I'm drunk right now.
All right. Welcome to Drunkard of the Week, the part of the show where we show somebody saying or doing something that can only be explained if they're drunk, but they're not. You can nominate folks by tagging us on X at Liberty Libation or using hashtag Drunkard of the Week, or by nominating folks through our private Discord channels. You can join the Discord for free, but our private Discord channels, you are required to join the Dollar Media Club, which is $1 a month to join the Dollar Media Club. You'll support the show.
It's affordable, and you should join it and hang out with us because I only hang out in the private channels.
There we go.
If you want to talk to me and hang out, join.
Yeah, you should support these three guys below me, as well as a couple others that are on the show a lot of the time, as well as all our other creators on the network. And you get access to a whole bunch of great stuff, which there's going to be even more stuff coming down the pike very soon. So our drunkard of the week is actually a group of folks. So enjoy.
I'm not saying I want to be white. I'm not saying that, right? But what I am saying is that I ain't got now nigga friend that done came up to me and said, hey, let's go put some Dawn dish detergent at the skate park and let's go bare ass. Let's put booty cheek on ground and let's see who can grind the middle part between the ass. Look, I ain't had now nigga was like, hey, out of our friend group, who can do a 50-50 grind? Who is the bare ass Tony Hawk out of all of us? And be confused as hell. So I need more white friends. Not for this, not for no shit like this, but just to make memories for some shit that I won't do for my skin color. But I need more white friends.
We want to be free to do what we want to do. Yeah. We want to get loaded. Yeah. And we want to have a good time.
Butt sliders. That's awesome.
Drunkards of the week are the butt sliders, everybody.
That's hilarious.
Oh man.
I love stories like this that go both ways too, where it's like, you know, speaking of just like the theme of the week of like the cultural integration kind of a thing or whatever, like, have you ever seen like them videos of like, you know, just some white guy that goes to like a black barbecue kind of a thing and was like, that was a fucking good time, you know? Like,
yeah.
It just, I love stories like that. It's just fun.
I agree. It's great. So yeah, go nominate folks this week. We'll do it. We do it every week. We release it on X, and use the hashtag drunkard of the week or at Liberty Libation, or join the Discord. You can do it there. All right, y'all. We've talked enough about the World Cup. This was supposed to be Liberty or Libation Nation trivia. I mean, it's supposed to be much further up in the queue. So we're going to move on to put a bow on it, which is basically wrapping up before we get to the funny videos of the evening.
Drink more scotch.
I will say to put a bow on it, I am going to discuss the World Cup just a tiny bit more, Alden.
God damn it.
Tomorrow, the U.S. men's national team plays Australia at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern. Go check it out. Go watch it. It's going to be a killer game. If we win this game, we will likely win our group.
Who's their goalie, and how many times have they won in Australia, and why does anyone care?
Our goalie is Matt Freeze. He's this guy right here.
Is he good, or does
their goalie is Beach? He's right there. And our team is much better than their team.
So Beach technically is a son of a beach.
He's a son of a beach. Yes, he is.
So
head to head, we've beat them once. They beat us never. We beat them 2-0. On October 14th of last year in a friendly.
It says 2-1, not
or 2-1. My bad. I saw this and I thought no, but
oh my God, Jake knows nothing about soccer.
You're right. That's
where's the game being played?
Cass says fart coin and peace out.
Fart coin. Fart coin, peace.
Next
hello.
What'd you say?
Where's the game
where is it
played?
being played? Let's see.
It doesn't say.
Being played. Will you just in Seattle?
Seattle.
Grass field. Weather forecast is 73 and partly cloudy. You can watch it on Fubo Sports, NBC, Fox 1, Telemundo, Peacock. Let's see. Yeah, there you go.
Is that Peacock or Peacock? It says Peacock ES, so I'm guessing that's Spanish. Peacock.
Yeah, it's Spanish, but I will say Telemundo is the only channel that doesn't play the dumb hydration breaks, which basically just splits the game up into quarters.
Is that where you go get a
what?
What's a hydration break?
It's basically just a commercial break.
It's where you get a beer.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
net if we are down in the third period.
What does any of that mean?
That's all hockey stuff, man. How do you not know sports?
I haven't cared about sports in years.
Whatever. You need to care about sports.
No.
Everybody, go to peacefulc.network. Check out our other shows. Check out our movies, our documentaries. We are in pre-production on a feature film as we speak, with another one possibly in the works. So, and neither of them are about sports.
I might watch it.
It's an exciting time. So go check out the page. Go check out all of our other stuff, and join the Dollar Media Club if you are able.
If you're
all right, Joe. If you're a bowl, let's see. We're gonna watch some funny videos, then we're gonna get out of here. It's currently 13 minutes past time.
Yeah,
So,
a little over time, but we got a lot to talk about tonight.
Start late,
Yeah,
finish
we did.
late. You know,
we started like 1 minute late.
Yeah, we were on time
That's
pretty
early
well
for us.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Zach says Alden's favorite sport is dressage.
Is that a horse thing?
It's horse
Yes.
dancing.
Horse dancing. Yeah, that's my favorite sport. I actually used to ride a horse, but not
All
dressage. Western.
All right, y'all. We're gonna watch some funny videos, 4 of them, in fact, and then we're gonna get out of here.
Oh God! Level up. That's actually would be terrifying if you were that person.
Dude, that's so stinking funny, though. And here's a good example of the Scots coming to America and having a good time.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Paul! Which way to Boston? That way! Which way? That way! Okay!
Nice.
So stinking good. This is English commentary versus Spanish commentary for soccer.
One of these
Apologies.
days.
Hang on. My bad. Just give me a second.
Just building
It's still loading. Here we go.
Miguel Terceros. 2-1 Bolivia. And it always had to be him.
A 12 pasos, Miguelito, señoras y señores, y como la señora que ven en pantalla, esta gente en Bolivia que está orando. Se viene, atención, Miguelito.
Even I know this or get this. Like, that's funny.
So much better.
It always had to be him. That's
It
funny.
always had to be him. All right. Final video of the evening, y'all.
One of the worst feelings is when you're at work. I think one of the worst feelings is when you're at work.
That got me. Fair enough.
So good. Couldn't be more right. Y'all, go watch some World Cup. Get into the U.S. men's national team. It's going to be a
Sports.
great time. It's maybe our best team we've ever had. The game we played last week was the best national team game I've ever seen. In my how old am I? 39 years old. 39 years. So go watch it tomorrow. Watch us beat those dumb Aussies on the other, those drunken
46.
fools on the other side of the country.
I love all this like positive cultural integration stuff, and then you're like, watch us fuck up these fucking Aussies. Like,
Yeah.
Just,
I'm
like,
not going to go punch an
completely-
Aussie, but I am
To
going
be
to.
fair, Australia doesn't even exist.
oh yeah, all right.
So go check
Australia
it out.
doesn't even exist.
Enjoy. Yes, it does. Australia's awesome. Love Australia.
It's a psyop.
You're the only one of us who's been there, so like you can say that.
Australia's amazing. Highly recommend. Their people are awesome too. They're well known all over the world for.
They have a lot of
just
poisonous
partying.
shit, though.
They do. That's why they all leave for a long time.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
They're like
That'll do it for this
monsters.
week. We'll be back next week for more Liberty Libations. We'll see you then. Drink and be free.
What?